Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Jackson running again. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and...
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has it all teed up, and he's going to do the honors as we're off in Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Quick.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
You change it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Shut up!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Completed to Flowers. The ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet deep to the right, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. Impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again is Lamar. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Henry on second. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Report!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Forward.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line. And this time, it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Forward.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ozzy, set up.
Lamar off the play fake. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready?
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here. Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens trying to make some noise before halftime.
Run quick.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit up.
Here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Touchdown, Baltimore! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Middle.
He's throwing for it! And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this, when you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts the pressure on the other to perform.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Motion man sent left.
Out.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Andrews with the catch. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so this solid 1st half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the 1st half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. One last play before the break.
Go. Middle.
Back to throw it. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Another run for Henry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Nice shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When that play caller decides run-pass option, you're not thinking a sack, especially on 3rd down. Give it and run it. And if you're going to throw it, boy, you got to get the ball out of your hands.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. He's on the move. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down. Third and goal, Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens making a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Ravens gonna give it another go, trying for 2. Lamar back to throw. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yo. Come on. Go.
Now it's Lamar. Walker hauls it in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
First down, here's Lamar. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Jackson's going to throw again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trailing by 11. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That one's complete right side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
And no dice on this kick. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No, we changed it. Sit up.
Now to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Hey.
Throwing now. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Hey, middle.
To throw. Kiss is made in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Ozzy. Ready, shot.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
Yeah. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play.
All right, Kate, that sack, well, it puts this offense on the ropes, but here's what you got to do. 2 things. Number 1 is a QB, you got to flush it. And number 2, more importantly, well, you got to take yourself back right now to that little kid in the backyard. These are the moments you live for. These are the moments that quarterbacks are defined for, and I can't wait to watch it unfold.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for two. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short.
Forward.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yo.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Ravens make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore. from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt, hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Richardson throwing to start out. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 39. He's going to push one deep down the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere in that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Taylor makes the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready, ready. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's got Pierce. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
70 Lions. Come on, come on. Set. Get up.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. He breaks the tackle. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles. Ready?
Richardson now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's go. Riggs.
Putting the receiver in motion.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Richardson on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
First down, here's Lamar. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So that was an Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Here's Henry. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
2nd and 10 now. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jackson now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw here from Richardson. On target to Downs. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw for Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Cut out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Ravens facing a deficit near the break. The Colts setting a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up.
13. Hey, report.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Cougar 19. Cup 19.
Trying again following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? Panther 11. Hey. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up. Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
13.
Throwing again is Lamar. That one's complete right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Hey. You.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Ready?
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first
18
half.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing it just before halftime. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
13. Hey, Alpha, come on.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Running once more with Henry. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now Jackson off the play action. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Henry on the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. Gets this to Bateman. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They run. Here's Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. It likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come on.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give right side to Henry. And a power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 36. Connects with Bateman. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Bateman hauls it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Ravens holding a 4-point lead. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Aguilar with the grab. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up to pass. Andrews with the catch. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points.